Hey, what's up, y'all? We're back. And today we're talking about side hustles. It's something that you see all over the internet. It's stuff that you see everywhere because everyone's trying to make some fast money, some supplemental income, have multiple streams. The question is, are side hustles really a gimmick? Are side hustles really working for people? Or is it just clickbait for the internet? That's what we're going to talk about in today's show. Side hustles. We hear it all over the internet. We see it everywhere. What are the best side hustles for 2024? What are the things you can do to make you an extra $1,000 a day? But the real question is, do they work? I'm going to give you my full, honest opinion as a financial professional and not the clickbaity YouTube type stuff that you might see. Side hustles for most people are not efficient and do not work. And I think we have to switch the verbiage, the language around what side hustles are. Before, we used to think a side hustle was exactly that. Something we did on the side that we put some energy into. We hustled. It was something that flew under the radar. And I can give you a list of some of those things that maybe you've even thought about. Side hustles like taking surveys, going online and taking surveys, and they give you $50 to take a survey. Side hustles like text broker, where you go on and you can write people's papers or write articles and get paid to write things. There's side hustles out there that you can do doggy daycares and do pet sitting, do house sitting, those types of side hustles. Side hustles have even morphed into things like DoorDash or Uber Eats or doing Amazon delivery. Those things have also qualified or classified as side hustles. But in general, when we talk side hustles, most people think about doing this easy money, right? Making this easy money. It's something you don't have to think a lot about. It's something you just have to hustle, put some time and energy into, and you'll be able to make money from it. But in 2024, ladies and gentlemen, I think we have to change the conversation. I don't think that side hustles are going to be profitable for anyone moving forward because everyone's looking for the same things. However, I'm going to give you a little bit more of a strategy and a little bit more of an idea of where I think you should go if you're the person that has a job and is just trying to make some additional income, or maybe you don't like the traditional job, so you want to start something that at least pays and takes care of your lifestyle. But regardless, we're going to remove that term side hustle and we're going to start thinking about side businesses. I don't want you to think that everything is a hustle, everything's something you can do really quickly, really short, put time and energy into it, but not give a lot of return back. I don't want you to think of it that way. I want you to think of it like, I can start a business on the side. I can start something that actually grows and generates more and more revenue over time that then takes care of my lifestyle. In general, we've always thought that businesses were difficult or businesses were left for people that went to business school or that were smarter or more entrepreneurial. And I'm gonna tell you, none of those things are the case. If you're the person that's already researching side hustles and you're thinking about what are the little things you can do to bring in little bits of money, I want us to think bigger in 2024. And we're going to start thinking about what industries are ripe for us to be able to start so that we can build something. Now, normally, these businesses aren't glamorous. The businesses I'm going to share with you, they're not glamorous. They're not something that you're maybe want to build a career around. But if the end of the day, the goal is to bring in some supplemental income that's legal, moral, and ethical, then you're going to want to think about businesses that I'm going to mention to you. All right, so I'm going to give you a couple ideas of some businesses that potentially, if you're thinking about doing something on the side, these might be things to start your process. One, think about the entertainment industry, right? Or things around entertainment. Just a few years ago, we saw a lot of people popping up with event spaces. So what happens in event spaces? Well, they need people to provide things. Maybe you think about investing a little money in maybe a mechanical bull or some type of other party favor that is an attraction that people want to come do and come to that party for that reason. It makes the life of the party. You might have seen people do those camera booths or those 360 booths. Those are side businesses around entertainment that could actually be a good start to bring in a little bit of extra money. What about an inflatables business, right? People have parties, kids parties, street fairs, and if you invest a little bit of money in the inflatable side of things, then maybe you can build an inflatables business and be able to service birthday parties, community parties with those inflatables? What about tent setup or table setup? Being able to come to a place and set up a tent, supply people with tables or chairs. These are all side businesses that, again, if you put time and energy to, I believe that they could actually make you what you would be looking for in a side hustle. Another segment are digital marketing businesses. Being the middleman, understanding that there are ways to go off and get, cheaper labor from freelancers that can do digital marketing type of things, digital marketing products, connecting yourself with the end consumer, with a business owner, and saying, hey, if there's a business owner that maybe doesn't have the same resources, or a small business that might be struggling, and there's something digitally that you can help them do by being the middleman, then you go off and you get some virtual assistants or some freelance help, and then you help supply that business with what they need, whether it's more sales, whether it's more digital marketing, website help. That business, the digital marketing business, if you can learn how to be the middleman, can be a great side hustle, because you don't have to do all the work. It can be a great side business, let's say that, right? Because you don't have to do all the work yourself, and you can leverage other people's time and leverage other people's expertise if you have the ability to go out and get a client and talk to someone about what it is that you do. You become the middleman, and in the digital marketing space, that could be a great business to be able to serve somebody else with. And lastly, my favorite of all businesses to start on the side, not glamorous, it's not any of the things you probably are thinking about, but labor-based businesses. Ladies and gentlemen, in 2024, people are doing less work, less handiwork, less work that is labor-driven. Everyone, and many of you that are watching, probably the reason you looked at this because you thought there was going to be some easy, simple thing that you can do from home that allows you to be comfortable from your computer and not spend a lot of time doing it and still make money. Well, if you're serious about actually making money, then you want to look into some labor-based businesses, helping people move, helping people clean, junk removal, organizing homes, stuff that has to do with your labor. I gave this example to someone in the community about shoveling snow. If you live in a place, and you're watching this, you live in a place that has snow. Have you ever thought about just creating the business where you're the one that goes and shovels the snow? You get up before everyone else, you get your truck or you get some manpower and you do the shoveling and the digging out. That can bring a bunch of money. I helped a gentleman, I remember, start a power washing business. Think about how simple this is. It's labor, but it's simple. A power washing business. He knows how to get a power washer and go around the community and actually power wash trash cans for the community. Imagine if you offered that service, because no one in your community is offering that service. You go and you power wash and you knock on all the doors of your community and you power wash their trash cans once a month, maybe twice a month. $50 per trash can, $40 per trash can, $20 per trash can, doesn't matter. However big your community is, you do that twice a month, you're guaranteed side business. When you build it up, you get a little smarter, you hire one person, and then you pay them part of what you're making so you can get more doors, you can do more business. Labor businesses, ladies and gentlemen, if there's anything that we're thinking about as a side hustle or a side business in 2024, I'm gonna recommend that you look at labor-based businesses, things that you have to use your labor in order to make them grow. They're not the sexiest things. They're not the ones that you get to sit at home and sit on your butt and just do nothing and bring in a little bit of extra money. But those would be my number one go-to side businesses that will overtake what you do for work, overtake the jobs that you have, because there's such a need for the labor-based businesses. So again, maybe think about surrounding yourself in the entertainment space and finding out how to be a supplemental company in the entertainment space. Also think about digital products and digital marketing. How can you be the middleman between people that make the products or do the digital marketing and the end consumer, the business owner? If you're the middleman, there's a niche there. You can bring in additional money by doing that. And since everything's moving digital and everyone needs an online presence, that can be an opportunity for you. And then lastly, I'm going to recommend labor-based businesses. Labor-based businesses. They can be very small. You can be dropping off and picking up things. You can be helping someone move. You could help someone pack. There's so many labor-based businesses, shoveling snow, power washing, all types of things, but they require labor. Those are businesses that in 2024, if you're trying to do something on the side away from your current 9 to 5, those could be some options for you. But again, I'm going to encourage everybody, stay away from the side hustle talk. You can do this with as little bit of effort as possible and make the most amount of money. Those types of things are very short-lived. They don't get you to where you want to go normally. A lot of time and energy for a little bit of results. In 2024, we need to have bigger results. And if we do that, we need to think about it differently. So I'm going to point you in the direction of having a side business, not just a side hustle. As always, we appreciate you checking in. We're giving you all the tips and tools and ideas that you need to help build your financial life. Cash flow is a huge part of our financial life. It's where everything starts. So you learning how to increase your cash flow and increase ways to make more money using your hands, not just investing your money, will be one of the keys to you growing and getting to where you want to be financially. As always, go out there, do something that scares you, but really make sure that you're focusing on your financial life. Until next time, we'll see you.